Hey guys, just wanted to talk a little bit about kind of the current situation. A lot of people are working from home. Things are kind of up in the air right now as far as a lot of people's jobs and stuff. So I don't know. Shout out to the people who are pushing through this and still going to work at places like grocery stores and other facilities that have remained open. But then for people who are working from home, people are using a lot of technology that maybe doesn't get used in the office as much, or they're using other technologies to access, work files like VPNs and stuff, and then holding a lot of meetings on Zoom or whatever video conferencing software you use. Just wanted to talk about kind of the privacy implications of this. The first thing that people need to consider is that if you're working from home, there's obviously a much different security kind of landscape on your home network, and maybe you're using your home computer as opposed to your office computer. And if you're normally browsing at home or just connected to the internet on your computer, the implications really aren't that serious because you're if you're checking the news or the weather or something, you're not really compromising anything besides your personal information. And so you can take whatever steps you need to do or, that you think are important to take to protect your information. But if you're working from home and you're accessing, confidential files for your work, or you're connecting to your company VPN or whatever so you can access certain things, that kind of brings a whole nother variable into protecting your privacy because the implications are higher. There's more traffic online for people to try to take advantage of. So phishing emails and stuff like that could be, particularly harmful right now if you're working from home. And then with video meetings like on Zoom, I've seen a lot of stories about Zoom getting hacked, or just kind of the privacy issues with Zoom or whatever video conferencing software you're using. So just be careful when it comes to which tools you choose to use. And I know that a lot of people don't really have a choice because, their work has a meeting on Zoom or something. You can't use another meeting software to conduct those meetings. So I understand that a lot of people are kind of tied down to certain services, but just taking extra steps to make sure you're not putting you or your company at risk is especially important. And then next up, just kind of being aware of kind of the common sense things, just being smart about your internet use as usual. Another thing that I've seen that's kind of embarrassing is people using Zoom meetings and then forgetting that their camera's on and then going to the bathroom, and just kind of stupid stuff like that is easily avoided if people would just kind of think twice, be more aware of what you're doing. And then the last thing that I want to mention is like the employee monitoring side of things. So I saw that companies that were selling software that allowed companies to monitor their employees' behavior, the interest in those companies went up really big when companies started having employees work from home. So this is probably less of an issue if your company already had like a work from home policy. These things were probably already in place if your company was going to use those. It's kind of a budgetary thing, I guess, if your company wants to spend money to monitor your use, or maybe you're, working with more sensitive information, that it's important that they keep tabs on what you're doing. So just be aware that your company may be monitoring your browsing or whatever, especially if you're connected to like your company's VPN or something. So if you're on their local network to access company files or databases or whatever, just know that they can see what you're doing. It's probably a good mindset to have anyway, just to assume that your employer's watching your behavior, just so you stay on task and you don't do anything stupid that would get you in trouble or fired. And then finally, I guess just protecting your own network security. So whether that means you're using your own personal VPN to kind of isolate your browsing from your home IP address, it's just kind of a good idea to try to prevent any unnecessary information from leaking out of your home network if you have neighbors that could possibly connect to your network that doesn't have a password or something like that. So just kind of stay alert and kind of do the basic things that I preached about before and that you should probably be doing anyway. Just kind of double down on those if you're working from home. And good luck to everyone. Stay healthy, stay safe, and good luck.